Hi, this is Mike Rodowski with another video. Today's video is going to be about how to rename an existing Xcode project. I've gotten a lot of email regarding this particular question. For example, somebody has a project, it's already done, they have a lot of code, and they realize they want to rename the project. And so they go into Xcode and they rename the project. They go into a place which I'll show you where they rename the schema, and then they go out and they still see that the file name still shows the old name and then there's another name where you click to execute your application is the new name, and they don't understand that. They want to know, how can they resolve this? So I did a little research, fooled around with it, and this is the solution that I found. So let's get to it. So the first thing I want to do is let me show you. We'll go over to the Finder, and right here we're going to execute the Music Video Step It Up app. As you can see down there's two folders. There's a folder and an Xcode project. Now what we're going to do is we're going to first go into this Xcode project here. All right, and we'll make the screen nice and big. And what we want to do is take the Music Video Step It Up, and we want to rename it just to Music. It could be anything you want, but I'm going to use Music. So the first thing we do is we click on over here where it says Music. I actually open up this panel over here. And as you can see, under the identity and type, I'm just going to make this whatever name that I want my project. So I'm going to call it Music. And I'm going to hit enter. Now Xcode's going to ask me a question. Do you want to make sure, do you want to rename it? So I'm going to say yes, I want to rename it. Okay. Then we're going to go over to here where this is where our schema is, and we're going to say manage schemes, and we're going to click on this and we're going to rename this. Okay. Now we rename those two items. Now what we're going to do is we're going to close Xcode. And now look what happened. The Music Xcode project got changed properly, but this file still says Music Video Step It Up. So we're going to go here, we're going to rename this file to Music. Now when we run our application or we bring up Xcode, don't worry, we're going to have a problem, but I'm going to show you. Okay, take a few seconds, comes up. Okay, it says here the folder assets doesn't exist. Everything is red. That's because everything over here was logically pointing to another directory that we just renamed. So if we go actually up to the very top here and we go right over here, you'll see how it says it's pointing to music video? Click that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to say we want to use we're going to point to the new file now called Music and choose it. Wow, now look. Now everything comes back. So all this now is now pointing to our new file. But we're not done yet. We have one more thing we need to do. We go to the build settings and we type in plist. And we need to change this file right here. So we're going to change this to be Music. And that will change all three. And then we got to go to the bundle identifier. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to change the name to be just Music. And when we change it one place, change it all. Okay, now let's run our application. Make sure everything is fine. Okay, and we're running this in the simulator. Take a few seconds. Okay, and here it is, and we're running again in the simulator, and this is it. And of course we can go into any video that we want, click this video, and then we can play it. All right, and I have it on portrait, of course. Anyway, so now let's close out the simulator. And now we have our project totally under a new name. Anyway, so that's how you rename your file completely in Xcode. I hope you found this little tip beneficial to you. And if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. And I'll be, as you go to my blog now, there'll be on the right-hand side, there's a thing called categories. You just select that, and there'll be a new one called Xcode 7 Tips. And every week I'll be putting out a new tip on Xcode to make it a little more efficient and for you to use. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is Mike Radowski signing off.